Palestinians in Gaza have taken to the streets to condemn Israeli attacks on the occupied city of Jerusalem al Quds. The rally was organized by Palestinian resistance movement Hamas after the Friday prayers. The protesters chanted slogans denouncing Israeli occupation of Jerusalem al Quds, which is part of their statehood aspirations. Hamas movement called on acting Palestinian Authority Chief Mahmoud Abbas to stop the negotiations with Israel.
Negotiations with Israel are legitimizing Israeli attacks on Al Quds and they must stop. We call for a popular revolution against the Israeli occupation, and we also want Mahmoud Abbas's forces to stop arresting the resistance fighters in the West Bank who only want to resist the Israeli occupation.
Participants in the rally held banners affirming their willingness to sacrifice their lives for the sake of liberating all of the Palestinian land. The protesters also called for unity among Muslims in the face of the Western-backed Israeli tyranny.
Arab apathy has given the Israelis a free hand to Judaize Jerusalem al Quds and to displace its people. America and Israel have been creating sedition among Muslims to divide them. Arabs must break their silence and focus on liberating the occupied Palestinian land.
One of the demonstrators, Abu Abdullah, a Palestinian resistance fighter who lost both of legs while resisting Israeli forces during the 2008 war in Gaza, called on all Palestinian factions and the Muslim nation to use force against Israel in order to liberate Jerusalem al Quds.
Arab leaders must understand that only force and armed resistance will liberate Jerusalem al Quds and the rest of Palestine. What has been taken by force can only be regained by force and not by the so-called negotiations.
Late founder of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, brought Jerusalem al Quds to the world's attention back in 1979, after he declared an International Quds Day in support for the occupied city and the Palestinian people. Amid the Arab and international silence towards Israeli crimes in Jerusalem al Quds, people in the blockaded Gaza Strip say they are adamant on liberating the city, which they consider as the capital of the future state. Ashraf Shanan, Press TV Gaza.